Okay, now here is Stephen Goen with the update on those disaster relief funds.
At City Hall today, a major revision to Houston's $315 million federal disaster recovery proposal. During a city council meeting,
conditions change and we're responding.
Mayor John Whitmire announced the draft plan for those federal funds would now set aside a proposed $50 million for housing.
The idea that John Whitmire or anyone on this team would not make home repairs a priority would be laughable if it wasn't so serious.
Now, until today, the city's plan had largely prioritized infrastructure needs and public safety. The plan had previously allocated nothing toward housing. In virtual community meetings in the month of June, residents spoke out against the division of those funds.
Channeling these funds toward housing development is really critical in terms of disaster recovery.
Today, after the announcement, Housing Director Mike Nichols told KHOU 11 that his department and the mayor heard those comments.
As he listens to the public, as he listens to City Council.
When we pressed Nichols on why the change was made, he said the city was initially focused on other needs, issues exposed during Beryl.
We had no generators at our public works facilities. That's the need that we must fulfill, and we must fulfill it quickly before the next disaster.
As far as where that $50 million will come from, Whitmire said some of it will be redirected from the funds previously set aside for police vehicles. Those vehicles will now come from an appropriation in the state's budget as the city works to reallocate the rest. Some residents say $50 million for housing still isn't enough.
People were displaced and remain displaced. Houstonians are still suffering. The community is still suffering.
In Houston, Stephen Goen, KHOU 11 News.
And later this evening, the Housing Department will hold a final community meeting to discuss how the money should be spent. It is a virtual meeting. It starts coming up at 5:30 here shortly. You'll find information for it on our website, khou.com.